Hey guys, back with another haul and something to share this time. I got my accessories or my mink order supplies in, and so you guys, I showed my mink yesterday. I'm so excited to have it. I got the rolls of foil from A Cherry on Top as well in my pre-order. I had separate orders, and so I got these on a discount too because, again, their pre-order allowed you to use their January coupon. So it was a good price. You didn't have to pay the regular retail price on the pre-order. So these rolls are each 12 1/4 by 120 inches, which makes it 10 feet actually. So it may not look like a lot, but the foil is very thin, so it's not like it's going to be taking up a lot of room in there. So I got the gold, the silver, the mint, the light pink, and the rose gold. So those are the 5 colors that I got. They have other colors. They are darker, but I didn't seem to want to try those out yet. I wanted to kind of play with this first, and then if I wanted others, I would look around and see what other companies offer the foil and see if that works as well in the mink. It should, because it is the same type of product. And I just dropped 2 out of the plastic bag. I'm sorry guys, I didn't know that the bag had a hole in the bottom. So let me put off that to the side. And in addition to my foil order, I ordered some of the transfer folders. You get 1 inside of the starter kit. I ordered 2 packs of these so that I can cut it down so that I don't have to put the entire 12 by or 13 by sheet in there, because it's a lot faster if you have a shorter if you're doing a small piece like this, why put the entire folder through? So I'm going to use these and cut some of them down to put them through. But there's 2 in each pack, and I ordered 2 packs. And I think that was it for my order from A Cherry on Top. Yeah, that was it. I also got in today a order that I placed with Dee. She has a Facebook store, DK Crafts, and I ordered this mold, which is, it looks really weird, but it's little heart lollipops, and they're really tiny. You can see my finger next to it. There's 3 inside of this mold. And I also got the bird houses. So there's 3 different types of bird houses. And I think, yeah, it says home in the middle of this one. I'm trying to read it. It's hard to see because of the glare. But yeah, this middle one says home right there. And then I also got this mold, which is little hearts in different styles. I have plenty of heart molds, but I just, for some reason, I liked it. So I bought it. So those are the molds I got today in the mail from her. And I have been playing around with my embossing folder. This one is the reason why I ordered the Anna Griffin package. This is the Fancy Fold Rosette, and I wanted to show everyone what it makes if you haven't seen it already. You see, here's a rosette. This center piece, except for the doily, I had gotten from, I think, Letitia Aguilar. I believe that's her YouTube channel. I think she made this for me some time ago. And I kept it, of course, because we had done a swap or something like that together, I believe. And so this is the rosette that it makes. And this rosette is made from 2 strips that you cut and emboss. And then the folds, this is where the special fold comes in. You can see here that the in between each of the points, there's a piece of that paper that's folded backward in the other direction. So it's kind of a different rosette. Instead of having the empty space in between, it actually has like the fold that goes in the other direction. It makes it look different. So that is the rosette that comes from the Fancy Fold embossing folder. And it took me a little while to figure out that Tilda paper doesn't work in these. So if you ladies are trying to have this and you try it with Tilda paper, it will tear. I used exactly the same sandwich when I ran it through my Big Shot with this Prima paper. This is from the Princess stack. I think it's an A4 stack. I did this after trying it twice, actually more than twice, with the Tilda paper. And it would rip every time I went to go fold, you know, these creases down here and in some of the center parts too. It would rip. So I just said, forget it, let me try a different paper. And this paper is actually not as thick as the Tilda paper. So this worked fine. It didn't have any tears at all folding it. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make the rosettes out of the Tilda paper, which is kind of frustrating, but you know, whatever. So I really like the result of this rosette. And you can actually make them smaller. You can make the rosette smaller, so you'd have to cut the strip. Instead of 2 inches wide, you'd have to make it shorter than 2 inches after you emboss it. That's all you have to do is cut it down. So I've also been making some little cards. I just enjoyed doing it for Valentine's Day, so I decided to do these as well. And these are 4x4 cards, and I used the Bonjour paper stack from Kaisercraft. It's an old one, but good one. And so somebody had gifted me, and I apologize, I don't know who it was. Somebody had gifted me these paper flowers, and I thought, you know, I've never used these types of paper flowers to actually make my own flowers. So I'm gonna sit here and take the whole pack of flowers and make these little sideways flowers, right? Like these little embellishments. So I made the whole pack. And then I figured out, okay, well, now what am I going to do with all of these? Let me make some cards. So I made some little tiny 4x4 cards, and not finished yet. That's why you see it all over my desk. This one happens to have 3 of those flowers layered up here, and these are little resin embellishments from Hobby Lobby, I believe. This butterfly is a die cut from the coordinating stack, paper stack. And then the base of the card is Michael's 110-pound cardstock in the cream color. So all I did was cut this down to a 3.5 by 7, because it's a card, right? 3.5 by 7 card base, layered up two of the patterns that I thought would go well with this blue color here, and then got some additional, you know, embellishments out. So I'm playing right now, and I'm planning to make like a stack of 8 cards maybe, and maybe it will go out as a rack to somebody. I've decided I'm gonna start making things ahead of time, so when I have racks to send or swaps to send out, I can send additional things, or if I want to send out a rack, it's already made, because I feel bad sometimes that when I send stuff to people that I don't send a handmade gift as well, because, you know, I'm a crafter, so why not, right? And I feel bad not doing that, so now I'm going to try and make an effort to have something already ready that's handmade by me, and so I can send that out. So that are those are, let me show you. This card, I made this one. They all pretty much look kind of the same because they're the same, you know, elements that I'm using. And then here's the 4th one. So I've been playing with the positioning of the flowers and such. And then I wanted to show you, this is one of the items that I foiled last night. I did this on my laser printer. The graphics I got from the Graphics Fairy, I just inserted 3 of the graphics I had saved on my computer, and printed them out on my laser printer in black. Because I don't have a color laser, I have a black and white laser. So this image, this one, and this one, I saved to a Word document, or inserted in a Word document, resized them, and then printed them out. And then I ran this 12 by 12 piece of paper through the Mink with the gold foil starter sheet that I had. And this is the result. You can see how shiny this is. Now I'm gonna see if I can cut this out with my Scan and Cut, like this one and this one. So see if it'll trace around it. See if that'll pick it up. And this one I may just cut out as a card. But you can see this is on a 12 by 12 sheet of paper because my printer will print 12 by 18 sheets of paper. So I got a larger laser printer so I could, you know, print onto a 12 by 12 if I wanted to do a layout or something like that. So that's the result of me playing with my Minc so far. But I'm really enjoying the results of these images because you can get a lot of images downloaded, or you can create your own images, you know, what have you, and then foil them up. And now that I have different colors of transfer foil or of the foil, I can do that as well with other colors, and I plan to. So that's my share for today, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. One more day to get through, right, till the weekend. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye now.